Because it's so much easier to just change a hashtag rather than change your habits. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. What's going on, Beaches? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with some more nuts on yo chin. Thank you so much for being here. If you're brand new, check all the links in the description down below to learn more about joining the Swole fam. If you're interested in all our programs, yoga classes, meditation, and more, you could do it anywhere. That's right, wherever you are, Beesh, wherever you are. Maybe you live in another country, maybe you live in the good old USA. Wherever you live, you can stream Swolenormous X content on your phone, tablet, computer, anywhere. And of course, make sure you subscribe for more daily salty sack. I got my coffee, sipping on some coffee, sipping on some tea, but you know, diet culture ain't none of my business. Well, as we get started today, you know that I push back on all this fat acceptance and just victim way of thinking. It's the victim mentality. And rather than take personal responsibility, a lot of people want to run their mouths, posting pictures on Reddit, on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere, and just complain. People want to just post and vent and complain, but not change. In a society and in a world where if you're watching this, you have access to information. You have access to real nutrition information. You have access to real fitness information. For example, I've learned literally everything about making podcasts, posting content online, everything from marketing all the way down to lighting from YouTube, from Google. I literally self-taught everything myself just with the tools that I had, which was a piece of crap iPad, like second generation, and a Samsung Galaxy S6. That's how I started. So it's very easy to acquire information. You just have to be willing to put in the effort. It's much easier to complain and to vent and try to get everyone else to change their habits or what they say, protect your feelings, than to actually take personal responsibility. This example literally outlines everything that I just said. Quote, "My life wouldn't be easier if I were thin. My life would be easier if this culture wasn't obsessed with oppressing me because I'm fat." You heard that and you read that correctly. Let's break down this shit post because this type of thinking and this type of rhetoric is what is so divisive in our world and our legitimate culture today, like our social culture via the internet and also socially and politically. My life wouldn't be easier if I were thin. I disagree. If you're a healthy body weight and you take care of your body, it's much easier on your joints. It's much easier on your organs. It's better for your mental health. It's better for your physical health. It's just better overall. So your life would be a lot easier. As many of you that have lost a lot of weight, you could drop a comment down below. How much easier and how much better is your life now that you're taking control of your health? Seriously, drop a comment down below. My life would be easier if this culture, very vague, doesn't even specify diet culture, but you know that's what it means. This culture, them, the us versus them fallacy. It's just this culture. You see how this kind of like vague enemy is so powerful for this type of thinking? It's so powerful because you can't pinpoint it. You can't argue it. This culture. There's so much that encompasses everything in the fucking world. This culture. What part of this culture? You mean internet social culture? You mean your state or local culture? You mean, like, what are you talking about? Your work culture? Diet culture? What are you talking about? If they're vague, it can't be argued as easily, but that's where Papa Swolio comes in. Cheers. If this culture wasn't obsessed with oppressing me because I'm fat. Nothing is oppressing you because you're fat, except for maybe gravity. Gravity is pulling you into the core of the earth because of your mass. Nothing is oppressing you. It's such a vicious insult to people that have actually been oppressed. You can always tell when someone's never actually been oppressed when they use the word oppression because they're fat. Because of something that you chose for yourself based on your lifestyle habits, you deserve to use the word oppression. Every time I talk about bullshit like this, there's always someone, yesterday in the podcast, at the time of filming this, there was someone from the Middle East that actually emigrated to the United States, is now a US citizen, and was talking about how they went through, I think, 2 or 3 civil wars, X, Y, and Z, and actual oppression. And escaped to come here. Like, that is oppression. You want to talk about oppression? Let's talk about the Jews in World War II. Let's talk about all these genocides that are taking place in China right now. Let's talk about real fucking oppression. Not because you ate too many goddamn Big Macs and you don't want to get off your ass and stop watching Netflix. This is nonsense. And even though it seems extreme, this is a very, very prominent way of thinking that has come out of the education system in this country. This is literally what has been cultivated over the past 10 and 20 years, and that's why you're seeing all this outrage now. Everyone's pissed off, but they don't have any idea of what they actually want. People are angry, people are complaining, but they don't have any actual plan for how to make things different. They just want to complain. They just want to throw stones. They just want to throw out these nonsensical terms like oppression because they ate too much. Because you're obese and you have low self-esteem, it's the culture that's oppressing you, because we don't embrace disease, because we don't embrace lack of health, because we don't embrace being lazy. Everyone that's a part of these movements just acts the same way that they blame everyone else for acting. They fit shame. They complain when someone like myself talks about obesity, talks about being fat. Obesity is now a slur. They're trying to change language. They're trying to play the victim, and they want victim points. They want credit for doing jack shit, for complaining. I'll tell you what, get off your fucking ass and start exercising. Take some personal responsibility. Stop looking for an arm around your fucking shoulder. Stop trying to outsource responsibility or calling to authorities to help protect you because you're so fucking oppressed. Stop being a little bitch. How about that? You like them apples? You like that shit? So what are your thoughts, fam? Drop a comment down below. How much oppression have you faced by your own lifestyle shortcomings? How much oppression have you faced by being obese? And you know what? Drop a comment down below how much easier and how much better your life is since you lost weight, or since you took care of your health and really doubled and tripled down on meditation, yoga, forming a better community, the 7 pillars of Swolenormous, all that good stuff. And if you want to check out the 7 pillars of Swolenormous, free download, links down below. Just head on over to swolenormousx.com. It's right there at the top in the big red bar. And if you go over to swolenormousx.com, you can learn more about joining the Swole fam. If you are serious about changing your health and you want to actually surround yourself with great fucking amazing people, the greatest fitness fam in the fucking realm, check out Swolenormous X. You could join for less than $3. And if you might be at a university. You might have people in your circle that think like this. And if you don't have a strong community, you are at risk for succumbing to this kind of bullshit thinking. There are a lot of people that have joined the Swole fam that used to be part of fat acceptance, that used to subscribe to that kind of thinking. And they're like, I can't believe it, Papa Swole. I came across one of your videos. I'm so glad I did, because now you slapped that fucking shit right out of my head. And I realized that I was blaming everyone else for my lack of action. And they thank me for it. So if you're one of those people that needs to really surround yourself, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to gain, if you want to surround yourself with the best people, that's pillar number 1, is community. Your environment. Check out swolenormousx.com and make sure you smash that subscribe button for more logic and common sense every fucking day. Fitness without the bullshit, and I'll see you real soon for some more nuts on yo chin. Peace the fuck out.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke. Real mode, stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode, stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode, stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode, stay woke, real mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown. You are the king in the apology. You about to see a new side of me.